We are the English speakers. And as you can see, you like it? Let's go. This is one of my favorite games ever. As you can see right here, content warning, there is blood, there is gore, there is violence, and there is strong language. So there is your content warning right there. But yeah, this is Bad End Theater, and I absolutely love it. I saw Markiplier play it on YouTube, and I wanted to share it with you guys for my 1 year celebration. And again, thank you for being here. This is awesome. Anyways, ooh. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it's a tad too loud? Okay. Okay, I turned it down a bit. Welcome to the Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. Okay. Alright. You will make many choices. I can turn it down a bit more. Let's see. There we go. I turned it down. Alright. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. I am the demon doll or the human doll. Let's go. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? It says wicked. Wicked! Yeah! We're gonna be nice. We're gonna play nice. Oh, look. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Just sleeping. Oh, wait. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. Oh, God. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry. The story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Okay? You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Okay, we're not hostile. We're gonna try to play nice on the other side. Sorry. Yo, wait. You and the demon doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Hey, let's go. Why? This isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Yo, it actually worked. Yo. Oh, Bad End Theater? Haha. Try again. Dude, whoa. I haven't seen that before, actually. Not even Markiplier's playthrough. I thought they were both bad endings, but I guess not. Let's go. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. Interesting. Alright. And now you could turn each one on or off without having to replay from the doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. But now, try turning the doll's behavior on and off to see the different outcomes. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do hostile and wicked. And we're gonna be the human doll. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? We're gonna attack it. You both attack each other at once and die together. Oh no. End tutorial. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I think I get it. You understand how to play? Yeah, I get it. The game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Alright guys, so now you see how it goes. Most of these are going to be bad endings. We're going to see all that on whatever was in the content warning. Blood, gore, violence, strong language. So yeah, it's a cute little game, but it's also very bad, I guess. It's a great game, but bad endings. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Okay, so we have the hero, the maiden, the underling, and the overlord. And it looks like we can choose one of them to control. Oh, there's 41 endings. Actually, I was wrong. I was just one off. Oh, I could go back to the tutorial if I want as well. And it looks like all couple of set behaviors to change the flow of events. Okay, it looks like all the behaviors are locked. So, him go. Oh, well, we could try the hero maybe? Oh, perfect. We landed on him. Let's go. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. Hey. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Alright, it's called the Bad End Theater. We're going violence. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. You have to be diplomatic. You've already killed the other guys, so we have to keep going. Alright, let's go. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway, and the world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing, murdering all their soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief. But your job is not done. Your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. The great evil has been banished from this world, but what does it matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord. His remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero ending. Okay. Yeah, we failed. Alright, that's fine. There's one ending for you guys. We're gonna reset the stage. So, we've gotten one behavior unlocked. Dutiful, which is slaughtering all the demons. Literally. So yeah. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the hero again, but we're gonna be diplomatic. We're gonna go ahead and... Can we unclick that? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and be diplomatic. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be cowardly. You know, just a little friendly. Now, this is where we're changing it. We are going to flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. And now we're being diplomatic. Ask if they'll let you in. Okay. You go out to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down, and you feel very uncomfortable. But they all seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, and the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, and you're the first human that's come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon and after all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Oh. Well, that's not good. Useless hero ending. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Alright, and we're gonna reset the stage. And so we've gotten these two now. Okay. Prefers not to solve things through violence, and then this is slaughter all demons. Okay, so we got two endings for that one. We're gonna go ahead and be the maiden now. You are the maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You were told that you were fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your God, asking why you haven't been born into... Oh, why you have been born into this role of the maiden. Oh, I don't know. You respect the divine plan after all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it all is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave it out and venture forth to find a demon, just to, you know, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Now, we could shout for a hero to come save us, or introduce myself. No, we're gonna do the opposite. Instead of, you know, playing into the role, we're going to introduce ourselves. We're gonna do the opposite for each one. So, let's see. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Oh. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts fighting a lot. How painful. The plan of yours was really stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consumed maidenhead. That sucks. Okay. Okay, we died, but it's fine. We are going to try again. Alright. Now, right here, we are going to shout for a hero. You yell, but a hero does not come. Oh. We should unlock the rest of these. Now, I'm going to unlock this one. Alright. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's all a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before you return to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off of her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turns into an assassination plot. Uh-oh. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Now, since we were polite the first time, we're probably gonna go, let's overthrow her. And the other choice is let's not. But we might as well while we're talking about it. No, you're sick of the Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take the day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. sneak out of the castle to have some fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Okay, we're gonna get the other side and go ahead and gobble her up, and then I'm gonna tell her to quit yelling. So, gobble her up. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should line up to your... Yeah, you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought, and feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely... Oh, wait. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see you. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander to a nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Oh. Let's put on a show, let's go. Alright. You attack the nearest human. He is old and weak and his bones crunch delightfully. Dang. Alright. So sad, old man. Sorry. Your audience's screams grow louder. Applause! You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. Dang. He takes you out with one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it! Yeah! The curtain closes. Performer underling end. Alright. Cool. Okay, we're gonna reset the stage, and then we're gonna just turn around. Our mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they probably won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just a little underling. One little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'll take a nap. Uh-oh. Okay. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. They're very eager to talk to you about the whole kill the Overlord plan. You admit you haven't given it much thought and only just now remembered it was a thing. Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Okay, now we could kill the Overlord, or we could say she's not so bad. We're killing the Overlord first. You tell them you were just joking and clarify that you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know now. Oh, you know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal didn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of faux confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about this. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. That's it, that's right. They're choosing you, guys. They're choosing you, your guidance. Let's go. There'd probably be casualties if you fought her head on, and while showy deaths make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree, and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this, but you can't back down now, and you'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap like usual. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks peaceful. Time to die. We're checking out. Oh, we've gotten this far. We're going to have to go through with it. If you know what I'm saying. We could chicken out in, like, the next run. Like, in the next go on. But, yeah. Time to die! Goodness. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into your throat, so you do just that. She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on your blood, cursing you, before finally expiring. That felt terrible. You remind yourself it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. You are the new ruler of the castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you, as you have betrayed your overlord. Lord Underling and B. Okay. And we've reset it. Alright, okay. Now we could do this again. Now we're gonna say, let's not. You tell your friends, we're totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. The others nod, but don't seem convinced. You say if I say that right, okay, would be more effort than it's worth. You're still gonna rebel and sneak out of a castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. Okay, never hear it again. Okay, we're gonna tell her to quit yelling. Shut it, anyways. When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Yes, this is good, guys. Yay, they could be friends now. Now she's talking to you like your friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you. But why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks you where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. Dang! Looks like we got caught, guys. We snuck out. The Overlord is now bossing us. It's fine. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool, as long as you always listen to her from now on. Sweet. That's awesome. Let's go. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mentioned how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. Oh, why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's so dumb. Don't. You really... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Underling, no. Ooh, she gives you a look, and you say, that was just a joke, of course. Oh, God. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. Oh, and here are our friends. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And being a pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, "This sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause later. Alright. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you. But before you get to ask what they're sorry about... Oh, yeah, there it is. One of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is a pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Dang. faithful underling, and aw, that sucks. We died. It's okay. We are resetting the stage. Okay, we're gonna skip through this. We're gonna say, let's overthrow her. Alright. She is screaming. We're going to... What if we try to kill her while the maiden's there? Okay, tell her to quit yelling. Alright, they're all friendly. They're at the castle. Okay. Alright, and now we're back here. Okay, they want to hear if you're in or out, and being a pretty lazy underling, you, of course, respond with, sounds like a lot of trouble, maybe we skip it instead. Alright, now they're questioning your loyalty, and now we have to go. Okay, let's do this. And they say again, yet again, you are terrible at jokes. Alright. And then we have already gotten that. You follow them out, how to go with the plan, and then you are now in charge of it. Oh! Oh! Okay, I didn't realize that both of them would be there. Okay, okay. They take off to the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fuck! The Overlord will kill you for sure if she's found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dashed to the castle after the humans. Oh no. Sure enough, the maiden's already practically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Oof. Uh-oh. Your friends seem alive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame you. They blame the whole thing on you. Oh yeah. They cry that it was all your idea, that they were just going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. We all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her straight. You hear your traitorous quote-unquote friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans, and the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish you'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cries for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you sided with her. But the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least, she made it clear. Traitor Underling End. Okay, so this is like the maid Traitor Underling End. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna have to eat the maiden and see where that goes. Okay, we're gonna reset the stage. We're going to eat the maiden. Alright. And now we, okay, so, yeah, she shouldn't be here. And now she's in her nap. She's in her nap state. Alright. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Okay, now we're not gonna have time to die. We're going to chicken out. Looks like this option kills us, but this is also an ending. So we're chickening it out. We're chickening it out. Okay. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you and your friends are blocking the... Oh, you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. They seem to have been... This seems to have been your way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up. And ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned, leaning shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you could possibly say to explain this and survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. doesn't take long to realize they've set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Cowardly underling end. Okay. Oh, look at him. He's in the corner. Or they're in the corner. Sorry. Oh, look at them. Oh no. We've reset the stage. We're gonna play the maiden. And we're not gonna make him hungry. Okay, we're gonna make him disloyal. We're gonna make him... These two are nice. This one's bad. We're going to play the maiden. Okay, we're gonna try to shout for a hero then. Oh, you yell, but a hero does not come. Okay. Okay, he's not gonna kill us, that's fine. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get taken away by the demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have been really listening to you, which is a little irritating. Oh, look, they're cute. Look how cute they are with their little flowers. Aw, okay. Oh, look, they're friends. Oh, alright. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. I know. I really love this game. The art on this is amazing. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. The Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude! You just got here. Now... Okay, we're going to choose the first option first. We're going to obey her, and then the next run we're going to refuse to leave. So, we're going to obey her. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figured it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He asks you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve. You are very upset that this so-called hero would treat you this way, and leave in a huff. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. So you explain that the Overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone. You notice the looks of insurgency in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. Ooh. Yep, it's always the old people. Sorry. You know I'm like that. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero? They ask. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must have been conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing that they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be, so they say. Well, it's always the truth. It is, okay? Alright? Every show, every movie. I swear. Even in real life, dude. You know. And it's kind of funny. Have the people of the village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you've missed that before. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling you for public execution. You are to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You always lived honestly. So why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn, and you can only cry for them. You are so sorry. Executed maiden end. That's sad. Aww. We want to get to know you, so deal with it. You put your foot down and... Okay, that was funny. Alright. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! Yeah! Stubbornness! Yes! Let's go. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize that they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you could thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems like the Overlord could say the same about humans. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she was to capture you. That was wise. Bad grammar. Sorry, Chad. Okay. Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. Kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with the Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. As you think that, a hero enters the room. Oof. You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you are never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief. That this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read that note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. Oh, here we go. Alright. Here we go, guys. Alright. This is the... Alright. Okay. Alright. We are seeing the coup d'etat. Anyways. Near the castles. Okay. Near the castle's entrance, you spy on a group of suspicious demons congregating. Sorry. Sus. Oh, here we go. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up a chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and an unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room, all of your words spilling out all at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognized from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised that they were a part of this evil plot. It seems so nice. You have the demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You are relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss at each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds on the door in distress. Have they left you all in? You have a bad feeling about this. And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. Yeah, just pretended not to hear them. If you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been doing. Oh. Oh, well dang. Okay, you would have let the Overlord be killed. Okay, dang. Well, you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. Oh, is that breaking a fourth wall? That path isn't an option for you? Yeah, that's really fourth wall breaky. You think that no matter what, you'll always strive for the path where everyone survives. Must exist. Simply must. The Overlord seizes her underlings. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do. So you just pray. The Overlord claws pierce into the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. And there's no saving any of you now. For the wall be gone. Oh, yes, let's go. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by the flames. Devout Mesa. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna be the Overlord. All right. We haven't been the Overlord yet, so this is gonna be interesting. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing the members of your army. There's even a role called a hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans, in which they'll leave you alone, in your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to this whole Overlord thing. You're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. You remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. I really like that art. Look at that. Look at that. It's so nice. Design and everything. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to just stand in one place, guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. And you see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Now, we could tell them to go back to work, or we could grant them the day off. So, we're gonna go with what has been happening for the past couple of endings. We're gonna tell them to get back to work, but the second one we're gonna grant them the day off and see what happens then. You give them the lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you later for this one. Venturing too far from the castle tempts spelling death. That is true. That is really true, actually. You've seen them die. So, you dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice and comfy Overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. Dang. Life's so hard right now. You fall asleep pretty quick. Just another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. You awake to a knock at your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. You You thought you told that underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately, you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. That underling's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough? How can I become more maiden-like? Okay, alright. No, you're good enough. You're good enough, little maiden, I swear. Anyways, you don't really understand the question. You think that this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Antisocial, that's kind of funny. Let her stay a while, or... We're gonna tell her to go home. We're gonna go first this run. You don't have to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on a mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. Well, it looks like I didn't turn off that option. Whoops, dang it. Alright, it's fine. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kinds of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent after you. That explains why the people in my village have been left unharmed. It's because your orders. Sorry. We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Ooh, guys! Do you see a connection here? Do you see the connection, huh? I think we've gotten a little spark. This is cute. All I'm saying. Anyways. You're interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologized for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings well up in your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take the maiden away from you. We can keep her here or let her go. Let them go. Oh, goodness. Okay. We're gonna be possessive next time, okay? Possessive next time, chat. We're gonna let them go for now. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this Loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while. Oh yeah, they're still disloyal, aren't they? Whoops. Anyways. You've almost fallen asleep when the maiden and hero burst into your room, frantically trying to communicate something to you. You're told that the group of demons is plotting to assassinate you. You're not surprised. How nice of the human to care, though. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the demons are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now. It's very annoying. You'll yell at them, all of them, to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overloaded. Hey, let's go. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. The group of demons start muttering something about going back to plan A and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds the door, cursing at their friends, quote-unquote, for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So this is how you all die, burned alive in your own room by those who you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you were cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you grabbed the underling. Those traitors blamed everything on you. They cried for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot, knowing that they'd be killed if they took your side. They cried, and they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Take retribution. Take retribution. I can't say it. Okay, retribution. There you go. Or forgive them. Okay, we're gonna go with the story. Take retribution. You pierce their chest with your claws. They scream. The hero backs away. His wise not to interfere. They stop moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws in them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you with the two. Spiteful Overlord ending. It's probably because we took retribution, but you know, had to release some anger in my time of death. So we are going to be merciful. Forgive them, for they have sinned, guys. Okay, sorry. Release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make me feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You all burn together. Okay. Overlord's true end. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so that's the true end for the Overlord. Well. Dang. Before you're taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. Ooh. We found something, chat. We have gotten the true end. We found something. True end, you say to yourself. What was the point of all my effort if the true end is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were. Okay, that kind of scared me. Not gonna lie, this kind of scared me. Just a little jump scare right there. This is the bad end theater. Is the pain setting in? Ooh, but you should have been well aware of what you'd be shown when you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my bitter cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to find that here in my theater, my loving, crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. We add a little clap clap. Even though they have no hands, but it's fine. The choice to continue on the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. Well, we're gonna reset the stage. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, now here it is. We're keeping her here. Ooh. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero's cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, yep, down he goes. There we go, there it is. Alright. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he could steal your maiden away. Ooh, your maiden. Oh. Oh no. Oh, she's seen all that. This is kind of bad. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Did she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step forward. Oh, you can... sorry, English. You take a step towards the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No, he's already... It's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You could barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this is all happening to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed Overlord ending B. Dang. That's pretty nuts. And then you kill him. Then he's gone. He's dead. He's dead. Okay, now here we are. You take a step toward the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Oh, that's kind of cute art though. Not gonna lie. Anyways, selfish overlord end. Okay, we were selfish. We were selfish, Your Honor. Anyways, I'm going to make you dutiful, and you're not a diplomatic. You're going to be fighting. So we're going back to the hero. You feel much stronger now. Oh. Oh, this has already happened? Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. We might have to change it up. She's not going to be able to next time. So, okay. On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot the maiden heading towards the village. She couldn't have come from the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. Oh, and she runs from you for some reason. Well, I mean, you're covered in blood, man. I mean, I would run too. You wonder why that's all about. What that's all about. But then you remember you're covered in demon blood. Yep. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after anything, you nonchalantly walk back to town. You walk... Oh no. Oh no. We didn't even make it to the castle, guys. This isn't good. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? Oh, looks like she got to town before us. She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise and you stand idly by as the flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you weren't cut out for this role. Spectator, hero, and B. Okay. So, we're going to reset the stage. Okay. We're diplomatic as well then. Okay, we're the hero. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Now, flee like a coward. Let's run. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. Alright. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. Okay, and then we run into the maiden. You approach her with curiosity. Okay, here we go. Yes, the maiden, what she's been doing. Doesn't she know the Overlord castle is right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out that demons never had any Oh, this one looks like it unlocks one. So let's believe her story. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you. Even though her story is kind of hard to believe, you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had all been so worried. They praise you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look at you for explanation. You polite? Oh my god. I can't speak, guys. I've lost the ability to read. Oh my god. Okay. Let me take a drink real quick. Whew. Okay. Alright. Sorry. That's so much better. Okay. You politely inform them it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran to her on the way to the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They are being very subtle in how little they trust this maiden's story. You totally believe her, but the placate these fair citizens. To placate, I think. Alright, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. Oh, here we go. It's always this old guy. I swear. Anyways. You turn... the town elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the Overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You're not sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on your own. And suddenly she takes off, running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demons friends down already. That doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear up the misunderstanding. You valiantly dash after this maiden towards the Overlord's castle. But you're too late. Oh. Uh-oh. Through the unguarded gates, you spot a couple of demons surrounding a body. Oh, no. Is she dead? Oh, God. Okay, alright, this sucks, but it's fine. We can deal with this. The maiden. She was a fool to have trusted the demons after all. Your hero blood is boiling. You'll avenge her death. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're fighting. We're fighting now. You charge through the gates to eliminate every demon you see. Okay, all capitals, let's go. What the fuck are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The Overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate him and all of demonkind. You slash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easy. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Unlucky hero end. Okay, looks like the demon underling got us. Okay, she cannot be trusted. You aren't sure you should listen to this maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask if she's sure about all this. She gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. She storms off before you can say anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been quote-unquote kidnapped. The quote-unquote kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. That took care of itself. You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible. She seemed nice, though, you think. But evil comes in all forms, you reassure decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape the seeking God. Maybe you aren't cut out for this world. Okay, now we got the spectator and A. So we got A and B. That's it. We're going to slaughter these demons. Okay, you feel much stronger now. Okay, now we're making it to the castle. Okay. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Now, from what I can see here, this is probably the good setup of what the humans thought would happen in the first place. Like, Maiden gets captured, Hero comes, kill all the demons, you know, all that. Alright, so we're gonna see what happens. We're going to cut through the demon army. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much better, much safer with them gone. This is what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. Okay, there they are. Here we go. You find the maiden is being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. Alright, here we go. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening? Uh-oh. You look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Okay. Ask the maiden what's going on or destroy the Overlord. We're going to destroy the Overlord, guys. We're going all the way in. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. He's kind of arrogant, isn't he? Anyways, the villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done in slaying the Overlord and saving the hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Triumphant heroine. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna reset the stage. We're gonna do the same thing, and this time we're going to ask the maiden what's going on. We skip all this, start killing everybody. All demons must die. We're beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to say, what's going on? She explains that she came here on her own and she was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. Oh god. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door to see her army in lifeless bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. Okay, we can stab her while I can, but I'm afraid that we're still gonna get the same ending. Probably. Okay, this is all just a big misunderstanding. You hope she'll let the whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart. The maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic hero end. Dang. Okay, so that was tragic, most literally. Alright. So this time we're going to be... Oh, I got it! Heroic. Heroic was the other one. Okay, so we could leave this alone now. Now we could be the underling. Okay, we're going to make him beautiful, heroic. Oh, okay, here we go. We are not awakened by our red friends. It's fine. After a few hours of sleep, you are rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Okay. Since we were all in and taking down the Overlord, we're gonna avenge our comrades. Who does this guy think he is? Coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac. What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving a sword into the guard who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. You liked that guard. You wish with all of your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You You bite into it and tear flesh from bone. Tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel a sword go through you, but there is no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious Underlingen. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna save myself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far back as you could remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, so you remember your work, not as an underling, but as a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully alone in some deep, dark forest somewhere. Deserter Underlingen. You're not hungry. You're just disloyal. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Kill everybody. Cut through the demon army. Okay, we're all looking at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Now we're going to ask the maiden what's going on. She moves past you and out the door. See the army of lifeless bloody piles. She's wailing its horror. This is your chance, hero! Alright. Stab the overlord while you can. Okay. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil overlord. She screams and falls silent. The overlord has been slain. You smile, offering your hand to the maiden. She takes it after slight hesitation this time. Oh! Hi, space! FBI, open up! Streamer being too awesome without a permit detected. Let's go! Also, the game is a little louder than you, by the way. Oh, my bad. Here, let me change that. Oh, whoops. Did I lock this one? I did. Okay, whoops, sorry about that. Thank you for telling me. Alright, is that better? By the way, also welcome to chat. It's been a year since streaming, so we're playing a variety game. This is the Bad End Theater, by the way. Yes, let's go, thank you. Alright, she takes it. After slight hesitation, she must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villager is very pleased at what a good job you've done, slaying the overlord and saving the hostage. Happy stream anniversary! Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Let's go space! Woo! They throw a huge celebration in your name. You're remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Okay, so we've already gotten this ending. Yeah. Oh, he's covered in blood. Oh, okay. Yep, he's dutiful. He's dutiful, alright. But then a hero barges into the room while you're trying to have a conversation. Lovely conversation with the overlord. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. The hero suddenly dashes towards the overlord's sword drawn. There's the other role. Okay, we're going to protect her. We're going to be a martyr. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny you think. You never could have imagined this would have been the way you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Sacrificial maiden ending. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna reset the stage. Now we got martyr. We got the martyr behavior. Let's go. Alright. Now we got 21 endings. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Now we're gonna do nothing. Ooh. The hero's blade pierces the overlord and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. He does kind of look scary right here, like, not gonna lie. Anyways. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere if you shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the snow. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Complacent mating end. Okay. Dang. Alright. You're gonna be heroic. Trusting in a diplomat. Okay. Okay. Play the maiden again. You are the maiden. You live in a peaceful village. You want to see what your role is. Introduce yourself. Have a nice conversation. Talk to the overlord. Maybe bond a little bit. Hear stories about the demons. You know. Then you express your gratitude for not getting attacked. You're not super evil. It's fine. You joke about that. Alright, now he's not covered in blood. As you think that, a hero enters the room. Oh yeah, still heroic. Whoops. Okay, don't make him heroic. That tries to kill the overlord. Don't make him heroic. Just make him trusting and diplomatic. Okay. Alright. Try it again. Introduce yourself. Have a nice conversation. Speak to the overlord. Okay. Have a nice conversation and bond. Fall in love. You know all that. Okay. You're surprised to see him at first until you realize that he must have been sent to retrieve you. Okay, here we go. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you are never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read your note? Jeez. The hero asks if you return to the village with him to give everyone the news of your safety. And then here it is. But the overlord objects to the hero's suggestion. You tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. If you are, be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. The overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch, because you can't look away. Has she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? The overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. But the overlord stops, or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your scream before doesn't stop you this time. The overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. Because of the disloyal behavior. Alright, let's go. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell with all the blood. Everyone stop moving now. The room is silent, save for the underling's heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you confused for a moment, but then puff out their chest. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again for the rest of your life. Escape Maiden and B. Alright, okay. Overlord approaches you. Her expression is complicated. Okay, now we're not going to be interrupted. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means. There's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Okay, captured Maiden and A. Okay. Let's try heroic, disloyal, and antisocial. Okay, we're the underling. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Alright, so you're mad about your job. You want to overthrow her. Have a day off. And then hear her out. Have a nice conversation and then take her to the Overlord. Pass off the bad joke. And then wake up from your friends. Alright. Okay. So we're going to overthrow... Oh wait, maybe we should make a processive. Okay. We have to take control of the situation, and then we're being told this. Oh wait. Okay. Okay, this might not be the ending that I wanted. Oh, she spares you. Okay. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Okay, this is different. I forgot I made her merciful, so we're allowed to live, but die by fire. You've just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying, the hero is silent. You all burn together. Underling's true end. Okay, so this is the Underling's true end. We got it. We got an end. We got an end. Okay. And here we go. Every time we get a true end, we get this. No matter the perspective, the true end remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give into despair? Or... We are resetting the stage. Screw that. Okay. Alright. 25 endings. Oh my goodness. My throat is getting a bit rough. Oh god. Okay. Okay, maybe we could call it an end here and we could end tomorrow. We could play the rest of the game tomorrow. Because my throat is actually killing me from how much reading there is. Okay, so now, okay. We saved, right? Unseen text. That's kind of cool. But anyways. Save. Yeah! Okay, we saved. And then we're gonna exit the theater. But yeah, okay, that... I guess you could say that was part 1 of the Bad End Theater. Took us a while. My goodness, that took us a while. Okay, you know what? This isn't even a might. I'm going to shorten the VOD because of how much rereading I have to do. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Also, okay. Woo! Thank you guys for staying here. Those who have stayed here or came to join along for the year that it's been. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to read the message there on the screen. Don't forget to take a break every now and then. If life situations get overwhelming or too stressful for you, it's okay to take a break. Eat some good food, get some rest. Maybe stay away from certain people that cause you stressors. It's alright. But yeah. Anyways, yay! Let's go! It's been a year since we started streaming. Actually, it is May 3rd, so we're a couple days off, but it's okay. I will stream tomorrow. Probably in a couple hours earlier, I'd say. So maybe like around... It's either going to be 3 or 4 p.m. East. Or earlier. I will let you guys know on Twitter. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Happy 1 year of streaming. Later.